Hello, I'm Matthew Way here. In this video, I'll be reviewing and analyzing Miss Marvel Season 1, Episode 4 that's currently on Disney Plus. That is done by Marvel Studios. I'll go over several topics in this video. I'll let you know if it does an excellent job connecting to the previous episodes in this series. Now on with the review. To correct one thing before I begin, Pakistan is in South Asian, not Southeastern Asian, which I would say Pakistan was Southeastern Asian, when it is not. The episode begins with Kamala Khan on 747 going to Karachi, Pakistan. She's going to Karachi because she needs to find out what the Pongo was telling her. It was telling her that she needed to find out what happened at the train station in Karachi at the time Aisha disappeared. Kamala's great-grandmother, a man that was sitting beside her, said, "First time Pakistan?" Kamala asked, "Why do you say that?" He tells her, "Because you are holding that stuffed animal so tightly." Kamala says, "It is not a stuffed animal, it is an apple pillar." Her mother tells her, she speaks. Kamala says, "You told me not to since I was grounded." Her mother tells her, "Your grandmother wants this and we need to call a temporary truce." Kamala gets to Karachi and she's greeted by her cousins, and she later meets her grandmother at the airport. Kamala says, "Grandma, you shouldn't be home." "Nonsense, I need to be here with you and I was at a party." She tells Kamala and Kamala's mother, "Let us go home." Get home and the house is big to say the least. It is a lot bigger than you would think someone in Pakistan would have. Kamala's figuring her way in this. Kamala asks her grandmother, "Why you sent me this bangle?" Kamala's grandmother tells her, "I sent it because you are a jinn." Kamala's afraid what that means. Her grandmother tells her, "Part of you comes from another world. You are born here and your life means something." "What does the vision of the train mean?" asks Kamala. Her grandmother tells her, "You need to figure out what it means." The puzzle is several pieces that I cannot figure out, as Kamala would say. As I would say, life is a puzzle and at times we feel broken. Time will tell when it is done or not, or comes together either way. Kamala goes out to a restaurant in Karachi and finds out that she should not be wearing jeans in Karachi. At the restaurant, Kamala later is in the marketplace that is open and outside. She asking a shopkeeper where the train station is. He gives her the directions that she needs to find the train station. She gets to the train station and it has a section blocked off telling her not to enter. Kamala later meets Red Dagger. He throws the dagger at her, and she uses the power to protect herself from it. There's a funny dialogue between Kamala and Red Dagger. Kamala tells him, "I maybe can," which is where Iman Vanilla is from. She is from Toronto, Ontario, ironically, as knowing from her background, and that's what it would say if you look up on the internet and look on IMDb. It probably tell you that if you go to those sources. Kamala wears the mask that Bruno gave her, which will be the mask that she will wear once she has her costume fully made. Red Dagger tells her, "You're not a clandestine." She tells her, "I am not." Red Dagger later has her meet a man that explains her powers. Red Dagger takes her to a secret location in the Chinese restaurant that has a secret room in the kitchen. A person must push the wall and takes that person to a secret room. Kamala meets the man that helps her understand her powers. He tells her that there is another dimension, but is this in this world? For example, think of it like this. The dimension is another plane of existence. It is like saying there is the astral plane. The astral plane is the spiritual plane of existence. Where most beings live is the material plane. Human can touch it like cats can touch, or dogs, or any other creature in this world. The Department of Damage Control prison facility is shown in this episode. It is called the Supermax prison. The prison is meant to hold inmates. It would make sense since these are dangerous people. They get out of the prison and later flee to Karachi. Naomi decides to leave Carmine in prison. She told her crew that he made his choice. Karma is in shock, but it should not be surprising since Naomi does not care about who she hurt, as shown in the last episode, when she did care who she hurt, just as long as she got what she wanted to go back home. Kamala has dinner with Red Dagger and his friends around a bonfire. Kamala asks if it is spicy. Red Dagger tells her to try it. She does, and I'm believing she likes it. Kamala sees her mother, and her mother tells her, "You know how mothers can be, right?" Kamala does know. And this is, when I say when she saw her mother, this is after she got home from the bonfire with Red Dagger. She tries the toffee and she says, "How do you eat this? This candy is hard." Her mother tells her, "That is why you need strong teeth." Kamala later is with the man who's helping her with her powers. He tells her that is why you need this armor. It does not look like armor, but it is. The place gets attacked by Nami and her crew. They must get out of there, at least to an epic car chase and fight scenes. As not to spoil any more, nothing more will be revealed here. It does bring the viewer to the climax episode and sets up episode 5. I give Miss Marvel Season 1 episode 4 a 10 out of 10. I thought it was well done and did an excellent job connecting the previous episode of this series and had that feeling of Miss Marvel in the comics. I love seeing Karachi as well as seeing Pakistan in this episode. It doesn't end in a remarkably interesting way. Please prepare for a live video on YouTube on July 14, 2022 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time as I reveal Miss Marvel Season 1 Episode 6 in that video. I'll take questions and answer questions like I did in one of my live videos that I did on April 28, 2022 when I answered viewers' questions on parallels. This will be the reason to own Super Chat, Super Thanks stickers. It will allow you to get answered first, and it'll be a cool way to express yourself. I will not release a video until July 7, 2022, and I will review Miss Marvel Season 1 Episode 5 in that video. I am not giving on the channel. With July 4th coming up, I need a break, but I will be back, and you can trust I'll give you a good video like I usually do. Please help support the channel by going to www.matthewreviewer.com. You can help support me by hitting the PayPal button, and you can choose the level you want to support me at, and it also allows you to, if you want to use PayPal in that sense, you can, but it doesn't mean you have to use PayPal exclusively. You can also support me with a credit card or debit card, if that's how you prefer doing it. It gives you that option in the website of that PayPal button section. So if you don't want to be subscribed and to the blog or become a member, that's fine. You can do that, and it will be a big help as well. You can hit the Patreon button to support me there, which will be in the top right corner center of the website. You can also hit the YouTube button on my website to begin to support there, and that is in the middle section on the top of the website. You should be able to see it. It's very obvious if you look. If not, just give me an email and I'll continue link to YouTube memberships or Patreon directly. Or you can just comment in the bottom of the section below if you don't know my email of this video. If you go to Patreon page of my channel, there will be 4 tiers. You can select which one fits your budget. That is up to you. I will leave a link. I'll have a link coming up now in this video. I also have a link in the description of each video that I've done. If you sign up for YouTube memberships, there will be 4 tiers available. You can select the one that fits your budget. That is up to you. I'll have a link come up at the end of this video as well be in the description below, and there's been other videos I have since I made YouTube memberships active. If you want your questions, comments, or requests answered first, before everyone else, please have your stickers ready. If you're watching this video as a premiere, please have your Super Chat stickers ready. If you're watching this video not as a premiere, please have your Super Thanks stickers ready. You will get priority if you have either your stickers. You can find them at the bottom of this video. Thank you for your support. And like I said before, having either stickers would be a cool way of expressing yourself. So it's a way of participating, but you can do it in style. So why not have them? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell to be notified if any videos come down the bottom of this video. Please let me know what books, movies, and TV shows let me review next in the comment section below. Please share this video with your friends and grow. Thank you for a wonderful day.